button like this.
Yeah, it was. I didn't know what I was. I know what just happened, Dean Thomas.
Hey, y'all got this good equipment. I'm sitting here talking on my cheap phone.
Dean Thomas, he's bragging about his fuck. He wanted to show me his microphone. I ripped out my microphone, and Jimmy grabbed his fucking hog.
Yours looks pretty good, Matt. It doesn't look any different, actually. And this is mine. They didn't give me this. I had to pay for this.
That's not fighting for the Dean Thomas, Jimmy.
They don't value me.
I'm irritable. I miss you. And I miss you, Dean Thomas. Why did you leave American Top Team?
Well, because I wanted to be able to do my own thing.
Unfiltered. Why?
Well, but honestly, Matt, I want to be able to do my own thing. I want to be able to come to work when I want to, leave when I want to, work with who I want to, and do what the fuck I want. That's really what it is.
Did you have a falling out with anybody?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah. So, I mean, I kind of left on a shitty term. Like, I just sent an email and was like, hey, I'm not coming in today. but I mean, I probably could have did it a little bit more, gentleman-like. But I had been going, like, I was with Tyron in camp, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm not going back. So then I just sent him an email. I was like, hey, guys, I'm not coming back in.
Now, what about Tyron? I'm sorry, Jimmy.
No, why was that shitty? Because you didn't actually call, or how should you have done it?
I mean, like, like if you, like, in the real world, like if you want to do it like a man, like you call and you make a big deal out of it and you want to say, hey, you guys, I'm going to sit down with you. Let's talk about this. And I didn't do that at all. I kind of went out like a pussy and was like, yo, I'm not coming in. I mean, I probably should have did, like, looking back at it, I should have did it the man way, but I didn't. So, but it's too late now. What the fuck I'm going to do now?
Listen, this is what I love about Dean. Jimmy, just like you, Dean is very honest. That was awesome. Why? You are fucking funny. It reminds me of a story you told me when you fought that. Dude, you're funny. I don't know if you remember this, but we were in Tough. You fought that Russian. He passed away now. Tough Russian guy. And you're like, man. And you I forgot the money you got for it. You're like, yeah, they gave me good money. And this is when that dude was a destroyer. You're like, I fought that guy and I got knocked down. And part of me wanted to get up and say, man, fuck this. I was like, fuck it. But you're not a coward. There's many times where one of your last fight, you had a fight where something happened. They could have stopped it and you went right back in and you went out like a warrior. So it's not that, but it's funny how you can make decisions like that. Like, and you're honest about it. Yeah. Like, you could have just told me you were out. Like, fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not a coward. I'm just fucking lazy sometimes. I'm just like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, to me, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just fucking lazy. And it's not that I was like afraid or I just was like, fuck it.
Now, hey, let me ask you. Now, Jimmy, when you were asking Dean, like, why was it not like, why is it not the right thing or something by
what would have been the right way to do it? Like, what does he think would have been the right way? Yeah.
Well, I mean, fuck, isn't that common sense? He's been working with Dan Lambert for fucking 20 years. Of course, dude. Of course you want to go to him and say, man, that's like me, Lipman Longo. I left the fucking fight team one day and I'm just like, well, that's not different. That is different. I'm my own fucking boss over there. But no, my point is, you should go up to if you're working somewhere, Jimmy, for how long, you do want to see somebody face to face and be like, listen, man, thanks for all you did. And not that I didn't do anything back, that type of thing, not that, but thank you for all you did for me. And I got to do my own thing, man. Thank you, Dan Lambert, or whoever. I don't know.
How did they respond to you?
Look, Dean's funny. I don't know why. Dean gets a pass with everything. He's fucking funny, I think. That's why.
Well, how did they respond?
They were just like, I mean, really, they handled it well. They were like, best of luck. I know you'll do well, whatever it is you want to do. So like, and now I feel kind of bad about it, but it's just like, fuck, it's over now. So I can't really take it back. So.
Did you do it on the fly though? What didn't you get? You didn't give any thought into it? Well, you had to.
I thought about it.
What's that?
I thought about it. Like, I have been thinking about it for a while of like, just moving on and doing my own thing. Like, I want to be happy and just do my own thing. But then like when I was going with Tyron, it just made me realize how much I wanted to do my own thing. Because like when I'm in camp with Tyron, I get to do my own thing. Like, we're in camp. We train the way we want to train. We train at the times we want to train. There's no like mandatory training. There's no, we have to do this. We have to do that. And that's the way I want to live my life.
You know what's funny, Dean Thomas? Me and Longo at one point were talking about a while ago, ages ago, doing like contracts with the fighters. Because we don't do anything like that. But this is the reason why. Because I remember Longo there's a certain guy that's not with us anymore. He goes, I don't want this. I don't want to be obligated to hold the pads at this time for this guy. I don't want it to be in writing somewhere where I have to do this or that to get it. It takes the love out of it. Like, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on contract. It's more the point of the same thing with me. No one's going to tell. You deserve, Dean Thomas. Like, you deserve to do shit when you want to do it, how you want to do it. You put your time in the cage. You put your time in as a trainer. I mean, it doesn't have to be nasty, but it is funny how you thought of everything, but you didn't think of a really great exit plan.
Yeah.
You're just like, all right, guys, I'm set up. Take care.
You're like the U.S. military in Afghanistan. You had a great, just no way to get back out that was graceful.
It's funny.
Well, no, the thing is, like, I didn't have a good exit plan nor a good, like, strategy, like, for afterwards neither, because I didn't, like, have, like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going to a different team. I didn't plan all that stuff out. I just said I knew I needed to get away from this. And now I have a clean slate where I can just kind of start over.
Well, you'll get hired somewhere, and you're saying that you like to not have a schedule and not be obligated for you. But is that different for Tyron or for a fighter? Is that a bad way to be? Because when you start listening to yourself, is it better for a fighter to have a schedule, or do you think it's like a lot of fighters can just kind of train the way they want to train?
Well, no, I want to be able to create the schedule for them on my own. So, like, when I'm with Top Team, I'm working with a couple different guys, and then, some crazy Russian will come in and they'll be like, hey, Dean, you got to work with this guy. So then it takes away from all the other guys that I've been trying to build and develop. Right. And I just didn't want that no more. So when I say I don't want to schedule, it's like I don't want to have to go, okay, wrestling's at 12 o'clock for everybody. Like, because some of my guys don't need it. Some of them do, some of them don't. But under the format and the structure, they had to do it. They had to do it. So for me, I'm just like, I want to be able to control that on my own and dictate what it is that my guys do on my own.
Did you have a time? I mean, sure, you had many great moments. 19 years. Did you have a top moment there? Like this was the most impressive moment I've had, even if it wasn't your favorite, the most impressive moment you've had working there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Working there or just being with the team?
Being with the team.
Being with, like, we had a lot of great moments, especially early on, like before it was like the team that it is today. We used to fly around in Dan Lambert's private jet all the time. Yeah. In fact, like when I fought Matt, like Dan had like booked us this massive hotel room that had like 2 floors on it. Yeah. We had 2 butlers in there. Yeah.
Why does he have a private jet? Does he have that much money?
He did. I don't know what his pocketbook looks like now, but like he used to fly us around in private jets, and yeah, we had good times. That's something I'll never regret.
How about Jimmy, as a coach?
Good.
Sorry,
as a coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, but again, like the times as a coach most of them were like, with Tyron and so on and so forth, like that, like kind of stuff that I was doing on my own.
And Jimmy, back to Dan Lambert, like at one point when the UFC did not take off the way they wanted, they were just Lorenzo, the Fertittas were putting money into it. It wasn't going anywhere. At one point, Dana was talking to Dan Lambert about selling it to Dan Lambert. So that's just whatever.
Oh,
it's a little.
Yeah, he was going to buy it.
That's my little Snapple cap fact.
I'm sure he feels great about not buying it. Jesus, terrible move, Dan.
That's fucking funny. So wait, so now, Dean, are you going to be basically like a independent contractor here, like a coach off for hire, like an Emmanuel Stewart of the MMA world or something? What am I looking? What is going on here?
I think that's kind of what I want to do.
Listen, Dean, you are a big enough name. You know what I mean? To do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, that's what really it comes down to. And that's a great thing. And it has none, I mean, it has a lot to do with everything, your body, your work, your fighting, to your obviously your coaching. But you're always out there. You're always fucking doing something. I always see you on Instagram showing a jiu-jitsu move or doing something with Mo or who are you doing it with? Fucking?
That's my boy, man. King Mo is my boy.
You just had a party, from what I heard. Me and Dean Thomas stopped by his house one night.
I think I've built enough reputation, and I've done enough for myself that and again, I love American Top Team, but it's like I don't need that branding behind me to be successful. Like I know that I can do it on my own.
It's true.
Yeah, man. But would it be awkward if you saw Dan Lambert right now, or you guys it was clean enough break where you could just go, hey man, yeah, I loved being there. You guys are still okay?
No, I texted him this morning actually because Tom Sauer, I don't know if you remember Tom Sauer, a fighter out of Ocala, Florida, passed away like 2 days ago. Oh. So I texted him this morning to
wait, who passed away?
Tom Sauer.
Oh, he used to fight, no?
Yeah.
An old school guy, or no?
Guy, like back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
How did he pass away?
I don't know how he passed away.
Man, I hate hearing that.
Yeah.
You know? Especially now where funerals are so crazy because nobody can grieve together.
Yes.
Like, what's a funeral or a wake look like with this social distancing? Does everybody literally just stand far away, or do they not do it? Do they do it virtually?
I never even thought of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do any type of get-togethers. Are they doing virtual wakes? Like, they have to do something where people can kind of grieve, but what do?
I have no idea. But that's an interesting point. Like, I had no idea. Like, what do you do at a funeral?
Yeah.
Well, my buddy. Yeah.
No, weddings, no.
Oh, no, there's nothing. I mean, shit. My buddy's going to be having a child, his first child, and he can't be in the hospital when his wife's having a baby. That's crazy, man. You know, it's just a
lockdown, right?
What's that?
New York,
big time lockdown.
You guys are like really locked down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. It's yeah, dude. You're driving out here. If you're out driving, like those, I said it already on here, but like you see normally the drunk, don't drink and don't drink and text.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that either. Motherfucker, you shouldn't drink and text either. I'll tell you right now. But don't drive and text and don't drive drunk. Instead, it's like stay inside, flatten the curve, hashtag.
Yeah. Keep your fingers out of your mouth. Quit sneezing. All this helpful information that we don't fucking need.
Keep the what out of your mouth, Jimmy?
Keep your fingers out of your mouth.
Oh, okay.
I've heard other advice too.
So Dean, you're right when things probably haven't changed. Are you still doing the stand up and you're looking out there seeing nobody in the fucking audience?
I'll tell you,
you're
a nice time. This is a good time for comedians because we can blame small crowds. But when we first come back, we can start blaming small crowds. Like, no, they're all scared of the virus. So for 6 months, I'm going to have a fucking good break in comedy clubs. Just, I don't know what happened. It must be the virus. Instead of realizing it's lack of interest.
I'll tell you, there's no keeping Dean Thomas down. Now, let me ask you, you made this decision. This thing, now, there was is it something about the excitement of like a little uncertainty to break up the monogamous? Same old stuff every day. What's that word?
Monotony.
What?
The monotony.
The monotony. Oh, I love that word. it's my new word. Guys, edit this out of the show, guys. Don't let them get that.
Shame on Dean for telling you. You never tell somebody when they can't get a word. I
don't want it to be like, what's the other word? What the fuck's the word when you, what is it?
Monotony.
The monogamy?
No, monotony.
I can't. How do I have a job on the fucking radio doing this thing? I can't speak. Oh, Joe, fucking Dean Thomas. Dean Thomas, how come you never, because I can picture you doing this, and I never seen you doing this. How come you're never behind a fucking ESPN desk?
An analyst desk, yeah.
An analyst. How come you never doing that shit?
I don't know, man. Like, I wanted to. Like, that whole thing that, like, Daniel Cormier did, that detail thing? Like, I text Dana. I was like, yo, Dana, I want to do that. And they say, I know Daniel Cormier was doing it. Like, I want to do that stuff. Like, I can do that stuff.
Yeah, I think maybe they clicked on one of your videos, or you with the wig on, they're like, like being silly, like thinking like, is this guy gonna come here being all wacky? Hey, Dean, you know what I just realized? We gotta change the beginning of like Dana White looking for a fight.
Why?
They gotta do the wording different because you're no longer with their American Top Team.
Oh yeah,
and they have all the videos with the pictures of you with the fucking shirts on and whatever else. Hey, listen, I don't know if you guys know, but Dana White looking for a fight on YouTube, but sometimes I'm too close. It's a big hit.
Yes, it is.
Millions of views. The Hawaii episode that was just out. Dude, over 1 million views.
Is it really?
Yeah, I want to hit the applause button. There's no fucking.
Wait, Dean, you don't even know that? You don't check that?
What?
I don't check it.
I said Dean didn't know that. He didn't check it.
First of all, Jimmy, look at me for a second, Jimmy. He's full of shit.
Oh, you think he checked it?
No. You're full of shit. You know there was over 1 million views. You know there was. You know it.
I thought it was close. I didn't know it was over. I thought it was close.
Oh, okay.
Listen, you could be telling the truth. You're telling. I should believe you because I know you a long time, but I don't.
You think that was him just being fake humble? Like, oh, gee, I didn't even know, guys. Really, over 1 million? Yeah, I check view counts.
Listen,
I check them.
I'm not saying it because it's me and him. He's hanging out with me, or he's flying around on Dana's jet, which is always a plus. But he loves doing that show, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Did you guys fly to Hawaii on Dana's jet?
Oh, we have a good. Don't we have a good time?
We do, man. I love doing that show, and I can't wait to go again. Like, this whole coronavirus is messing up our film schedule.
Yeah.
Dude, it's messy. It really is. I mean, like, you used to be a school owner, and you're not interested in doing that again, are you, Dean?
No, I don't. No.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the wrong. I wouldn't open up one right now. I mean, my thing is, like, dude, that's always been like my main gig, you know? Not, you know, because I've been doing it for over 20 years, so it just feels weird just not, you know, going there every day. I guess everybody's in the same boat with that feeling.
Well, yeah, your routine's not even changed. It's just stopped. It's like your routine hit a brick wall, and there's no like little thing you can go left or right on. You're just sitting here. We're all just kind of sitting here, stalled out. It's crazy. It's crazy.
How are you dealing with that, man? Like, are you? I saw you putting up videos for your students, still, right?
You know what's funny, Dean? I did that one Sunday before it got even worse. So now I planned on doing like fucking. I have like 50 black belts, man. Like getting my chosen how many and just putting one out for however long. But I only shot 3 videos.
Can't you shoot another one? Can't you just sneak into the thing and shoot another one?
I don't even want to be with nobody right now. I want everybody to be away. I want to do the right thing. What I did was I hit the local bike shop. And now I'm cruising, me and my kids, my little ducklings behind me. I feel like, what's that, Tyrese from fucking Baby Boy?
From Baby Boy?
And all the kids are... He knows exactly what I'm talking about. What's that about Baby Boy, right?
That is Baby Boy.
Got his license, he doesn't have a car, so he's on his bike again. And so I got me, and I got my... Takes up, you know...